My name is Bree. I am 30 years old. I'm the oldest of 3 kids. I have a brother and a sister who are both currently in recovery as well. We always used together. When I was in high school, I always made good grades, A's and B's, was on the cheerleading team, played basketball, was very involved until the summer of my 11th grade year. And it was then that I was introduced to methamphetamines. And right away, I loved it. And my senior year, I missed more days than I was present. And I got married when I was 24 years old. And my husband and I did a lot of meth together. He was in and out of prison, still is this day in prison. We have 2 small children. I have a 7-year-old little boy and a 5-year-old little girl. And, you know, I'd like to think that I was there, but I wasn't there. I was physically there, but I was never there for them emotionally. And in the end of my addiction, I was not involved in their lives. I stole from everybody that I cared about, from my dad, from my mother-in-law. Anybody who had ever done anything for me, I took complete advantage of them. And one day my son said, I don't have a mommy or a daddy. And it was then that I realized I had to do something different. And I'd been through 4 treatment programs in the past year, and none of them worked for me. I would stay sober for a couple months and go back to doing exactly what I knew how to do best, and that was get high. When I came to sober living, I was really scared. I was really nervous. And the staff here at Sober Living all welcomed me and gave me the things that I needed. And I have more real friendships and real relationships here at Sober Living than I've had in the past 10 years of my life. What's different for me about Sober Living is you still get to live your life. You still get to experience things the way you're supposed to experience them. The community here at Sober Living is amazing. We hold each other accountable and everyone builds each other up. My brother is just a couple weeks sober, but he, looks at me and how happy I am. My sister as well are both, I feel like they're following in my footsteps, and it feels good to be able to be a positive influence in their life instead of such a negative influence. We're getting our family back, and that's the best feeling in the world. Since I've been here, I have went home every weekend to be with my kids. My son is very involved in sports, and I was the team mom for the baseball team and the football team. It was the same coach, same parents who I was building relationships with. And the first weekend when I went home, I was terrified to go face all these parents whom I had let down. When I just left in the middle of football season and didn't tell anyone I was leaving, I just up and had to go to treatment. I had to do something different. And I was absolutely welcomed with open arms by these parents. They all gave me hugs and told me how proud they were of me. And that was the absolute best feeling in the world. Sober Living America has given my kids their mom back. And that's something that I've tried for years and years and years to do.